Hi everyone, in today's hobby video we're going to take a trip down memory lane and check out some 40k minis from the mid-90s. My mum was kind enough to post these from Australia where I grew up to where I'm living now in London. I've got some Space Marines, Craft World, Drukhari, an Assassin and of course some Astra Militarum to check out. Bit of my channel, I cover everything Astra Militarum including hobby, tactics and lore, so please subscribe for more. Right, so starting with some old school Space Marines. Check out how ancient these look now. The Tech Marine and Apothecary are both metal minis, and the Devastator with Heavy Bolter has a metal backpack and weapon arm, whilst his torso and head are made of plastic. The left hand or arm of the Tech Marine and Apothecary are also plastic too, and from memory, that's how a lot of Space Marine hero models would come, with a weapon or high detail arm made of metal and fixed in place, with one arm left unattached, and you could attach a plastic arm or weapon of choice. I know the Tech Marine and Apothecary are definitely mid-90s, as some of the first models that I painted to a decent standard when I was about 10 in 1994. I think the Devastator is a bit later, maybe the later 90s or even early 2000s, as I know at that point they started moving to plastic torsos for Space Marines. You basically used to be able to buy boxes of tactical squads, then you could upgrade them with metal parts, like this Devastator with a metal arm and backpack. Cool, so next is a Drukhari and Craftworld model. Back when I was a kid, these were called Dark Eldar and Eldar. And as I think back, I collected basically everything and had models from a wide array of armies. I didn't build armies to play, but simply to paint. At that point, I was way too young to play, and all I understood from the game was it involved a tape measure, some dice and blast templates. And beyond that I had absolutely no idea. The Dark Eldar model is made of plastic, and I haven't a clue how I managed to get hold of a single mini. The Swooping Hawk style model is made completely of metal, and is pretty heavy to hold in the hand, considering the winged backpack is made completely of metal. I remember buying just a single blister pack for this mini, and I'm pretty impressed by the paint job, given I was probably only 12 years old at this point. Go me. Right, so now the Hero of Hades Commissar Yarrick and the Vindicator Assassin, both made completely of metal. I think in the early days the models actually made of lead. My mum would always used to tell me to wash my hands after playing with metal minis. You can see the barrel of the Vindicator rifle is snapped off, and I used to find handling the metal minis really quite fragile for their fine detail, probably simply because I was a clumsy little kid at that point as well. Commissar Yarrick's backpack has a flagpole, and I can remember that you used to be able to buy physically printed banners and attach them to your flagpoles. You would see all the Space Marine heroes with flagpoles stuck on their power packs, looking a bit like 17th century samurai warriors on the battlefield, with dudes running around with individual flagpoles stuck to their back. Cool, so next is a Metal Valhallan infantry officer. If you've been around the hobby for a while, you remember the glory days when there were metal minis for all Astra Militarum regiments, as opposed to now when they're just restricted to the Cadians, Catechins and Scions. GW did do a limited edition release recently of made-to-order Metal Valhallans, and in typical GW fashion they were charging extortionate pricing for these 25-year-old minis. But that being said, this model looks absolutely great. Remember how impressed I was being able to paint the sunglasses, his eyes, mouth and teeth. Probably something I really struggle to do even today. And finally some Cadian shock troops. You obviously recognise these from the minis you buy today. I can't remember when exactly I bought these minis, but I'm guessing it's in the late 90s. The bottom of their bases are year stamped with 1991, and clearly the timestamp on the base doesn't represent the model's first manufacture date, but it confirms just how old these casts are. All the other minis I've shown you have been updated, including of course the Space Marines, who've been probably updated more times than you can physically count. It's pretty crazy to think that the Cadian models we play today are the same as what they were 20 years ago. I don't know any other minis that have been around that long that are still played today, and feel free to let me know of any in the comments. It's clearly a testament to just how good these kits are, a matter that they got the original kit just so right way back when, that sales of these have kept up ever since. I'm a fan of this kit and have no problem buying and painting 80 of them, although it would be great to get an update to the Cadian infantry frame. Hopefully 9th edition will answer our prayers. Cool, so there you have it. A trip down memory lane. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you were collecting back then, it'd be cool to hear about your experience, and also if you can help clarify any of the dates or details I mentioned. So yep, let me know what you think with a like, comment or subscribe. And as I said at the start, my channel covers everything Astra Militarum, including hobby, tactics and lore. So please subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, see you next time.